Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right, so I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. We have the Fool, 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Overall energy, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. So, the overall energies, I feel like you guys have been trying to use your intuition because there is a situation where you are in a dark about and maybe you're wanting more information, maybe you're wanting to know what the outcome is going to be, but it's like you're being forced to use your intuition right now. I feel like if you have some sort of choice or decision to make, that something is indicating that you're getting ready to start over. Something is like starting over. You may have to let something go. And it seems like ultimately you decide to do something just out of the ordinary, something very unusual. Maybe people will not understand why you're making some sort of decision that you're making, but you're deciding that you have to, do what's best for you. Now, it also seems that there has been some sort of sadness going on. And if it's not you, it could be somebody around you. It seems as if someone does not have or someone is too prideful, rather, to admit something and have been keeping something to themselves. That could be you. There could be something that you regret, like maybe you regret some sort of past decision, but you're not telling anybody that. You're like, I'm not going to tell this person. I'm not going to tell anybody that I think I made a mistake or that I think I messed up. I'm just going to be quiet and, put on this persona as if everything's okay, everything's fine. In fact, people may feel like you're behaving out of character or like a zombie. If this isn't your energy, it could be someone around you. Someone is like hurting inside, but they're not showing it. They're just behaving very unusual or detached. There could be some grief in regards to a fire sign or maybe a Scorpio. I feel that you're also having to move forward, even though you don't know how something's going to turn out. Part of this has to do with overcoming self-doubt, overcoming insecurities. Something indicates that you still have the desire, you still have passion, you still have courage to do certain things despite the things that you've gone through or despite what you've come out of. I kind of feel like you have something to prove to yourself. And it seems like you're also having to deal with a past person. It also could be that someone is coming towards you and they don't really know what they're doing. They don't really know how to approach you, but they're going to do it the best way that they know how. So there's a possibility that there's someone from the past coming towards you. If it's not a past person, it doesn't matter. It still feels like you've known this person from a previous life. Somebody is coming to help push you out of your comfort zone. Now, I feel like maybe you've become too content and you're needing to take more risk, or you're needing to just do things completely different. And that may be why someone is coming into your life to help you with that. Something also comes off as bait. So I feel that something is like spiritual bait. Like spirit is dangling something that you want in front of your face and keeping it just close enough so that you can't reach it, but it still seems like you can. And it's like you're being encouraged to do something. It's like, come on, keep going, keep going. So I feel that there is something that you're after. And it's like you're taking baby steps, or I know this is like a strange example, but it's like if somebody were on a tightrope and you can't look down. Like if you look down, you're out of it. You can only focus on exactly what's across from you, just getting to that other side. And so whatever that is that you're fixated on, it's like you're having to just stay fixated on that end goal. If you look at anything else, it's like you're going to be thrown off. So I just kind of feel like you're doing something that is risky, but you need to do this. Ultimately, I feel like you're going to have a peace of mind. You need to have like some sort of mental break after some things that you're dealing with. I don't even know if you've started this journey yet. If you haven't, just be prepared for some sort of new beginning, something that you've never really experienced, and you're going to be a little bit afraid to do this, but there's going to be something that keeps edging you on to just go for it. It's like you're being pushed. And after a sense of accomplishment, I feel like you're going to take a rest. If you study astrology, I feel that you're needing to look at South Node, like what house your South Node is in. Yeah, you need to look at what house your South Node is in, or what planets are near your South Node, or what planets are being aspected by the South Node, because that may be a clue. It deals with the past. It also may be telling you what you need to detach from, or what you need to walk away from at this time. Hmm. You could be breaking the rules, ignoring some sort of tradition. Um, Something could be going on in regards to someone's reputation. Like maybe someone has been trying to uphold some sort of reputation or status or image. And now I feel like somebody is wanting to deviate from that. They're like, you know what, I'm going way out of left field. Like I'm doing something completely different. This is similar energy to of someone who's like the black sheep of the family, or someone who's doing something completely different than the norm in regards to family tradition or beliefs. It's like somebody is taking some sort of a risk. This could also be having some sort of crazy political views, or something that is just like way out of the ordinary. Oh boy. Sorry, y'all. I'm expecting something, so I'm just like checking. It's also possible that someone is watching you, but you don't care. You're aware that you're being watched or observed, especially like at work or something. And it's like you're going rogue. They're like, why are they deviating from the rule book, from the regular procedures? Like, what is this person doing? Somebody may be willing to risk it all for what they want. It's a scary step, but someone's willing to take some sort of a major risk. It might be meant for you to do something that is out of the box. This also could be you being innovative in a way. Now my phone been quiet all day. If there is something that you were concerned about in regards to family, it seems like you really don't care. Like you're scared, but you don't care anymore. You want to be your own person. You could be discovering yourself or discovering who you are. It's like you're walking away from an image that was attached to you. You're like, no, that's the image that you guys gave me, but this is who I am. And so, yeah, it seems like you could be going over the ledge, like just being doing something completely different or being yourself, but it's still kind of like a big surprise to everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay. You could be doing something against your own rules. Like maybe you had set some sort of boundaries up for yourself, or something you did and you said you would never do this, but you're breaking your own rules. There's definitely someone who's breaking away from an image, an established image. And it may be revealed to you, or you may be aware that something is part of your karma, or like you were meant to take on this role, or you were meant to make some sort of radical decision. You feel like this is what you're supposed to do. It seems like you're doing something on impulse. You might find yourself very impulsive this week. If you study human design, there is something called splenic. It's a type. I forgot what it is. It's some sort of type of something. And I don't know how many types there is. I think it's 4 types, or is it 5 types? Whatever the type is, you'll know what I'm talking about if you study it. But I feel somebody is splenic. And it's when someone does something based off intuition. They just get like an initial feeling and then they do something spontaneously. I feel that your soulmate has been revealed to you in a dream, or is getting ready to. If you've been wondering why someone entered your life, or like you've been trying to come to some sort of grips or an understanding as to who somebody is, I feel like it's being revealed to you that this person is part of your soul family, like you guys belong to the same soul group. So that is also why something seems just out of the norm. You might feel out of place somehow. Like you were born into the wrong family. Or someone who lives in a projects, but never connected to it. It's like, no, I belong in that high-rise building over there, the expensive one, not this high-rise building. Like somebody just really feel like all the people around them just kind of be like, what are you talking about? This is where we live. This is where we from. And you might be like, yeah, but no, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be over there. So I kind of feel that somebody is coming to the realization that they're in an environment where they don't belong, or even though they have like a blood family, they feel like somebody else is their soul family. So it's kind of like coming to the realization of that. And it seems like somebody is getting ready to make an uncomfortable decision to live as they feel. An argument could cause a separation. It's something that you were not willing to sacrifice. Something you were holding on to. And it's like maybe you had to get hurt to realize what you need to do. Something hurt you. Or maybe you had to experience betrayal. You also may start to see someone in a different light. It's like you didn't realize something. Now, it also could be that someone made you jealous, or you realizing that you're so jealous because you actually like somebody. Like, I feel like maybe you saw something that hurt your heart, or realized that you did have feelings for someone, that something does make you jealous, that you wouldn't want to see this person in another relationship unless it's with you. Like, something just happens where you come to a realization. This also could be reversed. Like I said, maybe someone is coming to this realization about you. It's also a possibility that someone is doing something intentionally so that you'll let them go. You might wake up from some sort of dream that feels very real. But maybe something about this dream was painful. Some of you are also having to mentally prepare yourself for a change or something that's coming to an end. You know it's coming to an end, but you just need to brace yourself for this change. Maybe you're realizing that you've done all you could do. Maybe you've been fighting, trying to stop something from happening, and you realize that, you know what, let me just let this happen. Now I feel like I've done everything that I could do. Now all I can do is wait and see what happens. So it's like you've been battling some things. It could be your own inner battles, your own inner demons. It could be a situation outside of yourself. Maybe you've been fighting to make a relationship work, or fighting to stay in your home. And just ultimately it boils down to you exhausting all your efforts, and now just having to sit back and wait to see what happens. Yeah. All right, so moving on to deck number 2. You have the Knight of Fire, Release, Archangel Azrael, Nine of Water, the Sun, Ace of Air. Overall energy, Seven of Air, Queen of Fire, and Balance Archangel Zadkiel. Okay. Okay, so I feel that someone has been trying to contact you or connect with you, channel you. I feel that somebody has felt off balanced and has been trying to establish some sort of peace in their life. Now, it could be that there is a fire sign that's been thinking of you. But I'm also getting the energy of maybe someone trying to resolve your situation or help you in a sense. And they could be doing it from a distance. There could be some sort of remote Reiki healing being done on you, or you are the one who does some sort of remote healing. But there's also the possibility of some kind of remote viewing taking place as well. If you're being watched, I feel that this person is able to keep tabs on you from an angle that you just can't see. They're in your blind spot. Every time you move, they move with you. It's like you're on the same axis or whatever, and so you can't see them. They can see you, but you can never see them. You can probably feel their presence, but it's like you still can't see them. Now, I'm also getting that there could be some things that you're dabbling into to establish some sort of peace into your life and to manifest happiness. There's something that's coming to an end. Maybe you're having to release a fire sign, or it's like you're doing some sort of cord cutting, or maybe this person's trying to release you. It could also be that there's a dead end. You see that something is a dead end. You're like, this connection isn't going anywhere. Might as well like just let it go. As far as your passions and desires, you may no longer be passionate about something and maybe releasing it or just like letting it go. You're like, I'm not passionate about this anymore. I'm going to let it go. So either way, you could be dealing with some sort of transformation. But it does look like it leads to happiness. It leads to peace. Whatever you release in your life, I feel like it's going to be followed by happiness and abundance. There's going to be a sense of satisfaction. Maybe you were in a position where you felt stuck, or like you were in some sort of codependent situation. You are going to get your freedom back. It seems that something has been going on beneath the surface, and you're getting ready to see the results of it, especially in regards to something that you were manifesting. Like you couldn't see everything that's been going on up until this point, but now you're just seeing like the tip of the iceberg, and it makes you excited. It makes you happy. You also could discover that you have some sort of a gift, or maybe one of your gifts are being activated, especially if you have the gift of intuition. Or if you are some sort of a healer, or maybe you discovered the way to manifest for you. Like something happens where I feel like you're discovering something about yourself, and it's a good thing. It also looks like you're going to be successful in something that you're wanting to do, or something that you wanted. It indicates success, and I do feel that you could get some sort of recognition for your gift, your talent, your work. In fact, you could be unaware that, certain people are watching you, or certain people are aware of you, and they see that, you have this talent or this gift. You might find yourself being put in the spotlight, and it does seem to make you happy, or this is what you wanted. This is the recognition that you wanted. It seems like there's new energy coming in for you. Something is going to give you a peace of mind. Something is going to give you clarity. I just feel like you're going to get some sort of confirmation, even if it comes through a dream. You're going to get some sort of confirmation that you need it. I also feel that there's going to be some sort of new idea. You're going to give birth to a new idea. If there is something that you've been working on, maybe you've been trying to create some sort of an app, or maybe you are a creative person, and you're like, oh, I have a new idea for this story, or I have a new idea for this song, and something's indicating that there's going to be a birth of a new idea. I see you being very confident in making some sort of decisions. And in any transformation that you're going through, like if you have reached rock bottom, it does indicate that you will rise again. You have to undergo some sort of changes, and then you rise again. So I feel that things are going to be okay. You're getting rid of dead weight. Also, if there has been some sort of a spirit attached to you, I feel like it's going away. Yeah. Something is being released from you that may have been attached to you or holding you back. And then I feel like happiness or peace is being restored into your life. You can focus again. Maybe too, you've been out of sorts and couldn't figure out why. If someone has done any root work on you or whatever they did, I feel like it's over. It just seems like you're back to normal, or things are back to normal. Again, I'm just getting like having clarity again. Like you can see now. Your vision could be restored. Now, you could have been, and I was getting something about blurred vision. If you were literally having problems or issues with your eyesight, I feel that is being restored. Maybe you got a new prescription, maybe you had some sort of eye surgery, but I feel that your vision is being restored. If you've been having a lot of brain fog, I feel like it's gone. It's restored. Maybe some new vitamins you've been taking has been helping. Or again, if you've been bogged down by some sort of a spirit or an energy, is gone. I feel like you've also been receiving messages from the dead, or you will. Especially if you feel like this person was a soulmate. If you've been hiding your feelings, I feel that maybe now you're ready to talk about them or share them. Or if you have been dealing with trust issues, I feel that the trust issues are fading away. Or it could be that someone felt this way towards you. They were being guarded. They didn't trust you. But now they're warming up to you, or they feel something has happened or shifted where they feel that they do trust you now. It also seems like you have some sort of good news that you're keeping to yourself. Like something good is going on, but you're keeping it to yourself until you get like some sort of confirmation or something. There also could be a pregnancy coming to an end. I feel like it's more of a birth, but if you didn't want to be pregnant and, you know, that is something that you got taken care of, it still is about feeling restored and feeling freedom. Okay, I feel that a secret is going to come to the light. Or something that was hidden is being exposed. I also see a secret being revealed in plain sight. Or something is hidden in plain sight, my bad. Something being hidden in plain sight. Or someone revealing a secret that's obvious but indirect. Kind of like that time Beyonce started rubbing her stomach at her concert and everybody was like, oh my God, like she's pregnant, right? You know, it's like, yes, you know, that has to be what that indicates. So I kind of feel that somebody could reveal a secret in a big way, but it's still indirect, or even like a gender reveal party. I kind of feel like the universe has been trying to show you who your soulmate is too. So either it's like you're getting synchronicities. I do get that breadcrumbing energy though, where it's like you are following the trail, but at least it leads to the truth. Something has been leading up to this big moment. You might end up sharing something on social media or vice versa. And I'm also getting something about a boat or water. Maybe you got quiet for a while and people were wondering where you've been. And then all of a sudden you post a picture of you sitting on a boat, or just like your legs, or you post a picture of an airplane window, like letting people know, like, hey, they must be on a trip, you know. So it's like something is being revealed, but it's still something discreet about it. I'm getting someone with the handle billionaire. Okay, it feels like you're being led to some sort of new beginning. And I also get a situation that is bittersweet. Excuse me, something took a lot out of you, or it's been hard work, but I feel like the job is complete, or the hardest part is over now. Something has been fulfilled. It's time for you to go to the next chapter in your life. Something about it is still, you know, scary, but it's time to move into the next chapter. Again, I feel that messages could be coming to you in dreams, to kind of prepare you for something that's getting ready to happen. Some of you, it's time for you to move on from your job. Some of you, it's time to leave. Like if you've been living in a certain area for so long, it's time for you to leave. Whatever it is bittersweet though. Also, someone misses you, but they've been avoiding you. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Swords, the Sun, overall energy, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So the overall energy indicates that you've been having a lot of anxiety or a lot of stress. I almost feel that worry could be aging you. It also could be something mundane, like you saw a wrinkle or a gray hair and you just started panicking, like, oh my God, like, you know, I went from 25 to 50 overnight. Like something's going on where you're tweaking. It's not as serious as you think. This indicates that your perception is a little skewed. You're being a little paranoid about a situation or too pessimistic about something. I just feel like overall you're being attacked by your insecurities. Something is not nearly as bad as you think it is. It's possible that you also have this opportunity, like something is within reach, but you're panicking or stressing about whatever this is. You're like, oh my God, like, I know the opportunity is right there, but oh my God, oh God. You know, it's like, what are you doing? Like, just grab it. Just take the opportunity. And I feel like you could be overthinking some things. I kind of feel like something isn't just black and white. A situation is more complicated. It's like it's not a bad thing, but something can be complicated. It seems like whatever you've been waiting for, you start to give up hope, or you're starting to lose faith. But it's like right when you're giving up is when something manifests. All that worry and anxiety is going to go away. So I feel like you're finally going to have an opportunity to celebrate or to relax or to move on. You're like, okay, finally that's done and over with. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I don't know what it is that you're worried about, but you'll overcome it. There is going to be a breakthrough to your situation. I see you finding balance and peace in your situation. Or at least you're trying to. It seems like you're trying to neutralize the situation. You're trying to prevent something from becoming chaotic. Trying to stop something from getting out of hand. It could be that you end up on a brink of an argument, but before it really goes there, you find a way to kind of neutralize that situation. Some of you could be dealing with a living situation that's stressing you out. It's possible that you're going to have to find a new place to live or take in a roommate. Or it's possible that somebody that you're living with is moving out and maybe you're a little stressed about it, wondering if you're going to be able to sustain the home on your own or if you can find another roommate on time or a roommate that you trust. Something also kind of feels like a spiritual attack. So if you feel that you've been under spiritual attack, maybe someone has been trying to send you the evil eye, or doing some sort of, I keep getting root work on you, trying to delay or block what's due to you. It seems that that's going to end. It still seems like there's some sort of delays though. Something's going on where there are delays. You're needing to change your perspective. Something also is requiring you to have patience. It's like you're thinking and thinking too much about what you don't have or what you lost. You also might feel the energy of someone who's thinking about you. Somebody who feels like you're slipping away. They're losing you. They're like, I feel that somebody is needing to fight for you. Someone is needing to pursue you. But they're stuck. I don't know that they're going to let you get away there. I don't know that they're going to let that happen. But I do feel that this person needs to take some sort of action instead of overthinking. There's also, someone is also hesitant because they fear that you're going to be disappointed with them or that you're going to judge them about something about their personality. They're worried about being judged. Relationships, I do feel that somebody is concerned about an age gap. It's like either you really like someone, if you're the older person, I feel like you're stressing over it. Or from the perspective of the younger person, it's like they like you, but they're nervous about it. They're like, but they're so much older than me. And they're concerned about, it's just insecure thoughts about what other people will think. I feel that someone desperately wants to communicate with you. There is someone who feels like a soulmate or feels that they were guided to you or to find you. But now that they found you, they don't know what to do. You could be dealing with either an air sign or a Scorpio, maybe Leo. It also seems that somebody is at a distance. Something else is going on where I feel like your ego is not being fed. Your ego is starving. You may not be getting the attention that you want. Also, depending on your sun sign, something's going on where something's lacking. Something like how you identify as, you know, a Taurus, or how you identify as a Libra, how you identify as a Sagittarius. Like something's going on where, I don't know, you just kind of feel off. Like what your sign represents, maybe you feel like you don't have that. Like if you're a Taurus and you're like, I'm a Taurus, like I'm all about money and finances, like why don't I have it? If you are Sagittarius and you're like, I love spirituality, but it's just a bunch of surface stuff around me. If you're a Libra and you're like, I love relationships, but I don't have one. You know, I just feel like something in regards to your ego is starving. If you're Leo, you definitely might not be getting attention. Somebody might not be paying attention to you. I feel that a situation is ending. It seems like you've reached a milestone in your life or a certain area in your life, and it's time for you to move on to the next thing. You also may be ready to move on from somebody, and maybe because you feel like you found someone new. So if you were stuck in the past or were having a hard time moving on from somebody, someone maybe has your attention now, a new person. There also could be some sort of unexpected changes in your routine, or in your life in general, that you need to prepare for. Or you are currently recovering from a situation that for you was tragic or life-changing. And maybe you're now stabilizing or at peace, but it's like you're still having to be patient. I feel like you're trying to remove someone's energy from you. Yeah. Definitely feels like somebody had done something to you. Somebody had been doing stuff, trying to ruin your life. But I feel that things are stabilizing. Whatever they did is like leaving or coming to an end. Something has also been an optical illusion. I feel like somebody wanted you to think that you were unattractive. So you weren't becoming unattractive, you just started to think that you were. Yeah, so I feel like there's been a jealous person trying to send like hexes towards you or whatever. I do feel that you're protected. You might find that you've also set some sort of barrier or boundaries around yourself, keeping certain people out of your life. And I feel like you had to remove people from your life that were stealing your energy, draining you of your life force. If you haven't done so already, you might need to do some sort of a cleanse, because it does seem like a spirit is draining your life force. So I feel like you need to become aware of it to finish defeating it. Again, it just seems like somebody is coming out of a healing process, coming out of depression, and is getting ready to find purpose again, find themselves. You could find purpose in a new career. You could find purpose in a new love interest. But I do feel that something is restoring your faith. As far as soulmates, I do feel that someone is coming towards you, or maybe you've already found this person, but it's like something is bringing the two of you back together. There's going to be a sense of home with this person, feeling like you found home. I do feel that you guys always find each other in every life. It took a while this time. And before the two of you can come together, it's like some other karmic obligations had to be fulfilled, but those are all coming to an end, and this is why you guys are coming into alignment with each other. Yeah, it's like a void is being filled. You could have been lacking some sort of emotional bond or emotional connection, or maybe you thought you needed this and you thought you needed that, but what you really needed was that emotional bond. And I feel that, it took having to go through some sort of disappointments and losses for you guys to finally come into contact with each other, to find each other. Different life experiences have brought you guys together. Yeah. You might come to find out that you had been looking at an illusion, or your ideas had been some sort of false reality, but you're coming to the conclusion what's best for you. And it seems like you're, being open to it, open to receive. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.